What's the most satisfying time you saw a bully get exactly what they deserved? In high school, there was a guy named Mark who was the classic bully. His main target was a quiet, nerdy kid in our grade named Leo who was obsessed with chemistry. Mark would constantly knock books out of Leo's hands, call him names, and generally make his life miserable. Leo never fought back, he just took it. One day during lunch, Mark cornered Leo and for his grand finale, took Leo's lunch money and then grabbed his backpack and dumped its entire contents into a giant puddle. Leo's chemistry textbook and his detailed notebook were completely ruined. Leo just stood there on the verge of tears as Mark and his friends laughed and walked off. What Mark didn't know was that Leo wasn't just obsessed with chemistry, he was a prodigy. The school science fair was a few weeks later. Leo entered as he did every year. Mark, whose dad was rich, always entered a flashy but scientifically hollow project that usually won a prize because of its impressive looks. This year, Mark had a huge, expensive volcano model. Leo's project looked simple, a few beakers and a sign that read, "A study in olfactory synthesis." During the final judging, Leo calmly asked the judges and a few teachers to come over. He announced he had synthesized a new, complex chemical compound. He then asked Mark to come closer, saying he valued his opinion. Leo then took the stopper off a small vial. The most profoundly, soul-crushingly awful smell imaginable filled the air. It was like a combination of rotting meat, sewage, and burned hair, but 1,000 times worse. It was a type of thiol, a sulfur compound that Leo had created and concentrated. The smell was so potent and pervasive that it clung to everyone in a 10-foot radius. Mark, who was at ground zero, got the worst of it. He started gagging and ran out of the gym. The smell stuck to his clothes, his hair, his skin. He had to go home. We were told he had to throw away all his clothes and that his parents made him shower in tomato juice for a week. Leo's project was technically disqualified for being a biohazard, but he got a special commendation from the chemistry teacher, and no one ever messed with him again.